Hello everyone and welcome back. Hope we are well. Alright guys, it's about time for another review. The watch that we're going to take a look at today, in my opinion, is one of the best looking Seiko Alpinist out there. But once again, before we start with the video, if you like this channel and like my reviews, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment and help in keeping this channel alive on YouTube. So here we go guys, this is what we have here with us today. The reference number for this watch is SPB123 if you're in the US. In Australia it's SPB123J1. Retail price in the US $725, retail price in Australia $1,200. So let's take a closer look at this watch and see what it offers for its retail price. I'll start off with the dimensions on this case. The case measures at 39.5 millimeters across, that is excluding the crown guards and the crown itself. Lug to lug distance 46.4 millimeters, case thickness 13.4 millimeters, that is excluding that Cyclops, and the lug width is 20 millimeters on this watch. So really nice set of dimensions. I really like the fact that the case size is kept under the 40 millimeter mark, and even the lug to lug distance, I think it is quite manageable at 46.4 millimeters. The case is made out of stainless steel, has a combination of brushed and polished finish to it. Starting from the sides, as you can see, it is highly polished, and that follows through to the space between the lugs as well. So polished on both sides, polished on this fixed bezel as well. But the top of the lugs have a really fine brushed finish to them, and that's the only brushed part that I can find on this case. Everything else is highly polished. Sapphire crystal on the top with a date magnifier, this Cyclops, and this date magnifier is doing a great job, to be honest with you. It is doing what it's supposed to do. That is magnifying the date. At the moment you can see it's changing the date because we're getting close to 12 p.m. 16th is changing over to the 17th, but I'll give you a close-up. As you can see, there's no problems in reading the date on this watch, so really happy with the quality of the Cyclops on this watch. Two crowns on this one. This is your conventional crown at 3 o'clock that you will use to adjust or set the date and time on this watch. Crown at 4 o'clock operates your compass. As you can see, that you can move or rotate either way. I really like the the color combination on this dial. But before I get into that, I just wanted to tell you that unfortunately these crowns, both crowns are not signed, they're unsigned crowns. I don't think you're asking for too much if you're asking for a signed crown, especially when you put a retail price of more than $1,000 in Australia and $725 in the US. I think signed crown is easily justified on a watch like this, but unfortunately that is not the case here. Getting back to the dial, we have a combination of this kind of cream off-white sunburst effect to this dial, matched up really nicely with these gold applied indices and gold cathedral style hands. I think these hands add further to the retro look of this dial, and this whole color combination I think works really well on this particular watch. We have Seiko applied as well, then the Prospex logo, automatic 20 bar, all printed above the 6 o'clock marker. We do have Lume on this watch as well. This watch has Seiko's Lume Bright Lume. We'll do the Lume check shortly as well, but let me just give you a bit of a close-up on this dial before we check the Lume. So yeah, really nice looking dial, really nicely put together, and I think this color combination is killer, and it looks so well. I don't think you can see the full potential of this dial in my camera, or I can capture the how it looks in reality. In person, this is yeah, you will be able to see how beautifully put together, how beautifully this dial is put together by Seiko. All right guys, let me just kill the lights in the room so we can check the Lume on this watch. So here we go. So Seiko's Lume Bright on this watch. It is definitely stronger or richer on the hands than on those dots around the dial, but it is there. I think for a watch like this, it's definitely enough. And this is Seiko's Lume, so you can trust the quality of the Lume and the longevity of the Lume as well. It'll definitely go. It will definitely go for a fair amount of time. And so this is it. This is the Lume on this watch. Again, definitely stronger or richer on the hands than on those little dots around the dial. All right, let me just turn the lights back on again so we can carry on with the rest of our review. Okay, so we have a leather strap on this one, and finally we have a leather strap that does not suck from Seiko. I really like the quality of this strap. I've got nothing to complain about this strap, to be honest with you. The quality is really nice. It is a nice calf leather strap, fairly thick, and the quality is fantastic. I'm glad that Seiko thought of this when they're putting such a price tag on a watch like this. Having a good quality strap I think it's quite critical, and I'm glad that Seiko thought of that, and they've put a really nice leather strap on this watch, and it goes really well with this dial, in my opinion, as well. This green and cream and gold, I think, really works. They work together really well. But again, if you don't like this leather strap for any reason, or don't like the color, with this 20mm lug width, there'll be plenty of options out there for you to choose from. The clasp on this one, buckle is stamped with Seiko. This is a trifold clasp, easy adjust or easy set option on this buckle or on this strap and clasp. So I kind of set and forget. Once you set this or find a good fit for your wrist, then you know, you can just wear this watch without having the need to keep adjusting or keep taking this strap out of the buckle. This is how you lock it in place. 2 pushes to open the clasp, and that's the leather strap for you and the clasp for you. Let me open this up so I can give you a bit of a look of the case back as well. So the watch is made in Japan, as you can see. Water resistance, 200 meters, 20 bar with a screw down crown and a screw down case back. I think that should be plenty for most people. This will give you the peace of mind that you can take this watch into the water without having to worry about you know, that you can damage your watch. Plenty of water resistance on this watch, and again, with a screw down crown and a screw down case back, it just adds further to having that comfort. If you end up taking this watch for light water activities, swimming and stuff like that, I don't think many people will take this watch into the water with this leather strap. So you can, you know, but again, it is there for you to have the peace of mind. Movement in this watch, we have Seiko's 6R35 automatic movement, 24 joules, offers hacking and hand winding, 70 hours of power reserve, which is again quite generous. If you don't wear your watch for about 2.5 days, you know, they will still be running the next time you put this on your wrist. Stated tolerance plus 25 to minus 15 seconds per day on this movement, and you can see that 6R35A 24 joules Seiko, all printed on the rotor of this movement. Top sapphire crystal. I don't think this glass is sapphire crystal. I think this is Seiko's Hardlex crystal, and it does say there top sapphire crystal. Anyway, stainless steel and all those things. You can see all that information on the case back. All right, guys, let me just give you a quick wrist shot as well. I've got a 7-inch wrist. Let me put this strap back in place, and I'll show you how it stacks up on my 7-inch wrist. So Okay, here we go. Okay, so fantastic looking watch. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't think I can capture the full potential of this dial in my camera, but in person, in reality, it just looks fantastic. This watch, really cool looking, nice looking watch, and yeah, it fits really well as well. No complaints about the way this strap works and this clasp works and how it sort of fits on the wrist. It sits really firm, sits really nice, and I think it looks really nice as well. So this is it, guys. This concludes our review of this beautiful Seiko Alpinist. I'll see you with my next video shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you very much for watching again.